Lord, it is hot. So hot. Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Yes, welcome back. Thank you much for clicking on this video. Thank you much for taking time out to watch me do what I do. So today is a very hot day. As you can see, we've got short hair. I just watched this yesterday and thought, you know what, she needs to come out and play a little bit. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. For those are new to this channel, welcome to the family. Thank you for joining us. Do not be a stranger. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, okay? So yeah, we are here because it's got to that point with the weather where it's like 2000 degrees outside. I'm going out and I need my makeup to stay like on lock. It needs to not budge, it needs to not go anywhere. Some people may frown on it, some people may think, okay, I could do it, it's better than the other option. I did do a video last year where I actually tested this technique out and obviously it worked, but I feel like when you need to bring out the big guns as in making sure it lasts, it's more than okay to use it. Again, some people may frown on it, but I need it today because it's super hot. I'm going to a pop-up shop which is kind of local to me here. This lady, she does like long, like flowy gowns for with African attire, like African attire inspired, like Ankara inspired. So I'm going to that with my sis. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun, look what we can get. I need to like start prepping because there's a holiday that may be coming up or should be coming up, but not this year, beginning in next year, because it's my friend's big birthday. Next year is a year of big birthdays, okay, and I'm one of them, okay, but she's first. So we're going to beat the face as we normally do on this channel. So why don't you beat the face with me? Grab your concealer, grab your primers, grab your foundations, and let's beat the face together. We're going to pin the hair back. Hopefully my lace is not as bad as it was in my previous video. I don't know if I've uploaded it or not, but if I did, I mean, I am apologizing post video. This is the brush we're using. I have started using it already because I tried it yesterday. We are using our calamine lotion. You can't see it, but it's a Tesco brand. So if you're in the UK, this is from Tesco. I think it was like £1 something, or maybe down to the cost of living crisis right now, it could be about £5, who knows. And I'm gonna shake it. My skin prep, I use my Elements toner, the spray toner, hyaluronic acid, snail essence thing from Cosrx. I also used moisturizer from Vichy, and then I went in with my Versed moisturizer as well, like deep heavy moisturizer, because I want to make sure my skin's hydrated before I put this on. This is a drying product, so as long as my skin is moisturized and it's prepped, I don't need to go into primer because there's no need to prime using this primer when I used it the last time. So no primer, no nothing. This is how my face is going to be, and we could just move. This is a flat foundation brush, inexpensive. I think it's just the best way to apply. And just don't go too far under the eyes. I mean, where I've gone is just a little bit too close, and it's a light layer. Some people I've seen go ham on this, okay? You don't need to go ham. I actually put my friend on this yesterday when I was speaking to her because she says that she sweats too much. I'm like, girl, let me put you onto something. They use it all the time, but when you need to go out, you need that face to be facing, go ahead and use this. Some people still actually use milk of magnesia, and I'm not even saying like, what are you doing, because it's each to its own. You know, applying your makeup, how you apply your makeup, everybody's skin's different. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's no rule of thumb when it comes to applying your makeup. If you don't like using calamine lotion, that's all good. If you want to use milk of magnesia, that's all good. If you don't want to use anything, that's all good. I'm just trying to fill in the places where I want to add this. What I will say, I don't think you can use a skin tint over this because you can, you can't. I did try using MAC Strobe dewy skin tint on top of this, and it just didn't make sense. So my battery cut out for some reason. It's like it's charging but it's not charging. So the foundation I chose today is NARS Natural Long Radiant Foundation, and I have the shades both Zambi and Mali. As you can see, they're not far from each other. Zambi is D5 and Mali is D6. I'm going to go into Mali first. Actually, I'm going to go into Zambi first. Kind of put that in the center of the face. And if I need to add a bit more depth, I'll go into Mali. I mean, with this technique, you can't be going light-handed. Just doesn't work out. Going into my favorite foundation brush, I'm just going to spread. Okay. Look at that. Anyway, it just goes on so smooth. I love it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when you don't put enough coverage. Obviously, I'm just spreading what I have. As you can see, but you can still see a bit of grayness. So you have to make sure you've applied enough foundation to cover this caramellation. So guys, camera's acting up. So I've applied concealer, I've applied a bit of contour as well. So I'm going to blend out the contour first. For the first concealer, I used Milk Future Fluid Concealer in shade 22NW. I also went into my Best Skin Ever concealer from Sephora Collection in the shade 40. For bronzer or contour, sorry, I went into Fenty Matchstick in the shades Ebony and Caviar. And today I'm actually going to use a sponge. I know, like, who am I? This is a Sonia Kashuk sponge. I got this when I was in Miami in 2020, early 2020. I went just before COVID hit. I just felt like using a sponge today. It's been a while. And the reason why I'm using a sponge because I actually want to kind of like, I want to absorb the excess concealer. So I really don't want it to be too heavy because that's what a beauty sponge does. And sometimes I don't have the arm strength to be blending, hence why I'm more of a brush person. But I thought, you know, it's been a while. Let's use a sponge. Just gonna go over my eyelids, just pinching so we can get in between the brows. We're gonna start working our way into the center of the face, under the eyes. Like, my arm is aching already. I know they say blend, blend, blend until your arm aches, but I don't have that strength. Okay, I thought I was going to use a brush, but we made it. So we'll use a butter the sponge to kind of like go in and kind of like you see what that side has done and how this side looks. I'm just going to go to the other side. Obviously turn the sponge over on how you used it here so that you're not losing the contour that you've placed. Today I'm going to use Kanafa. I'm going to go into my sponge. Yes, we are flipping the script today. So I'm just going to turn my sponge into that setting powder and press. My sponge is damp, but damp enough that it can help me work with the product I'm using. I really believe like the sponge and the beauty puff hit differently, and I'm pushing in the setting powder as you normally would. As in, I feel hot already. I feel like I'm sweating. Just gonna use my translucent medium deep in the Laura Mercier and just grab a bit. Just use that to reverse contour. Obviously, I've been loving using my Fenty Pro Filter foundation powders to bronze and contour. So we're just going in, get under my cheekbones, not my cheeks. I said my cheeks in the last video. No, the hair's getting covered. It's actually the cheekbones, and whatever's left, I just put on here. My forehead is already like short today. Don't need to make it any shorter. That was 495, by the way. We're gonna go into 470. Same brush and just go over it. You see that warmth is back. Well, I lit some candles today. I don't know if you guys can even see it. I was in a candle mood today. I don't know why. So this is our bronzer of the day. We're gonna go for a MAC orange blush today. And just orange up those cheekbones and cheeks. Just bring it just a little to the forefront. I'm going into my MAC Pseudo Fix Plus foundation in the shade NW48. This is just to bring everything together. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to go into my Charlotte Tilbury. I know I haven't set my face yet, but I'm going to set my face after. I'm going to just go in and set that under eye and brighten it at the same time. I tell you, a brush and a sponge just hit completely differently. I have one product that I haven't used in a long time. I'm going to bring it and we're going to see what it does. Okay, so this is a Laura Mercier. This is translucent loose setting powder, glow, and translucent medium deep. I haven't used this in years, honey, as in like yonks. This is what it looks like. But it's supposed to be like a smoothing finish highlighter. You can't go ham with this because it will go crazy, and don't make the mistake of putting it under your eyes. Okay, that's why it has more of a glossy kind of lid compared to this actual setting powder. Ooh. Do you see that? It's been a long time since I've used this. I was just thinking, wait, let's bring her out. And she has such a nice glowy kind of like touch. It's not grainy in regards to the glow, if that makes sense. So beautiful. She's on my everyday box now. Studio Fix to put everything together. That is the face done. I'm just gonna go do my eyes and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys the finished look. So I'll be back in a moment. See you guys soon. What is with the guns? Don't mind my nonsense. It's the coffee, okay? It's the caffeine. Hey guys, I am back and this is the finished look. Love a bob moment. I'm just trying to give you guys that off the shoulder kind of like vibe with the short hair and the glowing skin. Even though we did use the chamomile lotion, can you not see how smoothing, isn't like how smooth it looks? It looks absolutely stunning. I'm very happy with this look. I've had this makeup on for some time now. It's actually giving settled. It's not like giving you just put it on, you're super matte. It's giving, okay, skin's breathing, it's in its natural state, it's fine. For the eyes, do you like the nice kind of like subtle gleam it's giving? I went into my Jaclyn Hill palette. This is volume 1 and the shade I actually have on my lids is this shade called Meek. That's what I have on the inner part here, and I went into a bit of Hustle, just a little bit in here, because you know me and shimmers were not the best of friends, but I thought, you know, let me just give a little different something. And I went into Central Park Mocha in my outer corner with just a little bit of black, just to kind of deepen the lash band area. And I went into MFEO along with Silky Cream to transition, and I went into Beam just on the brow bone. I just like this easy breezy kind of vibe. It's just like get up and go, even though it takes quite a lot to get into. Oh, for the lips, this is my House Labs Le Monster lip crayon in the shade Peach Matte. Then I went into the Honey Waffles Gloss Bomb Cream from Fenty. Then I went in with the Gloss Bomb in Glass Slipper. So this is a lip combo. I went into my Mario liner, and this is in the shade The Perfect Brown. That's what I used to line my lips today. Because lip liners and eyeliners are literally almost the same thing, you know? So I'm gonna go now, guys, because I've been rambling on for how long? But again, thank you, my lovelies, for staying to the end of the video. For those that are new here, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's just grow. Let's grow, because we need to elevate. We need to get to the next level, and the only way we could do that is if you subscribe. Anyway, I gotta take pictures now and go, so I'll see you lovelies in my next video.
I'm only looking for loyalty. All I need from you, I'm thinking you be the one for me. I can see it on you. Your love, they do me every time.